Okay, so Clubhouse unfortunately is only available on the iOS Apple App Store to download at the moment for your iPhone. Um, but the great news is that if you have an iPad, which I do because I'm no longer an iPhone user, I'm actually an Android user, you can still download the Clubhouse app on the App Store. Now, what you'll need to do is that you'll need to actually go to your iPad and then you still need to go into the App Store. But then what you need to do is that you need to reconfigure the App Store to be able to download iPhone only apps instead of iPad apps. And then once you've done that, you will be able to download the Clubhouse app. Now, once you've downloaded it from the App Store, just make sure that you reconfigure the screen if you want, just so that you can use it on the iPhone size screen on your tablet, or you can run Clubhouse on the iPhone size screen on your tablet as well. Now, for those of you who are going to use Clubhouse on your iPad, just make sure you have access to a smartphone, even if it is an Android phone, because you need to receive a verification SMS text message in order to activate yourself onto the app. Now, for those of you who are on Android, don't worry. Rumor has it that there is a version of Clubhouse coming to Android. Now, I think this is a fantastic strategy because with Android, if Android users came on Clubhouse, it would be an absolutely disaster because there are actually more Android users in the world than there are with iPhone and iPad users. So, for Clubhouse to limit the app only to iPhone users at the start, I think is a great idea, not only for exclusivity but also to reduce capacity, because it seems that Clubhouse needs to upgrade their servers in order to allow Android users to be able to use the app. And that also buys them time in terms of their strategy, in terms of how they're going to, make the most of having more users onto the platform. Because the more users they have on the platform, the more chances they are wasting to actually monetize the platform, because eventually Clubhouse is going to be monetized. And what social media network isn't monetized? You could think of Facebook, you could think of Twitter, Instagram. They're all monetized in one way or another. Now, I'm actually happy that Clubhouse is also available on the iPad because obviously, as I mentioned to you, I'm an Android user. So I would like to be able to use the Clubhouse app on a different device other than an iPhone, because I won't have to break the bank. And also, it's great if you can use it on iPad because you could spend your time on Clubhouse and you could spend hours and hours and hours of time in Clubhouse, and you really don't want to drain your battery on your phone, and you really would want to be able to do other things in your phone whilst having Clubhouse in the background. So I think it's great that it's also available on iPad rather than just the iPhone. And to limit the numbers of people on Clubhouse, I think it's a fantastic idea. Just remember when Facebook crossed 1 million users on the application many, many years ago. And then to think now that there's billions of users on Facebook. Now, just imagine if Clubhouse also, went straight to 1 billion. It will be a disaster because they wouldn't be able to handle it. So I think to steady their growth and to introduce one thing at a time on Clubhouse is a fantastic way for them to limit the app. And for those of you who can't afford an iPhone, it's great having an iPad by your side to be able to use Clubhouse. So that's how you access the application on the iOS platform.